Hey guys, welcome back. Viktor G here. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the wiper motor and linkage assembly on this 2010 Lexus RX450h. Start by removing all the engine covers, so pop the clips up. Usually you can just pick them up with a little screwdriver and pull them out. Take off the covers. Start with this one, and then this one will be last. In the corner here you have this rubber weather strip, so there's a small clip holding it on, and then you also have this clip right here, so lift that one up and pull it out. Now you can remove this side trim here. It's held on by clips. Oftentimes they stay in the body of the vehicle, just like in this case, or there are 3 of them right there. So just grab your trim tool and pull them out. And then reinstall them back in this trim piece. So once you finish this side, repeat the same procedure on the opposite side and take the trim off. Next, remove the wiper arms. Take a note of where they're sitting, which way the wiper is pointing. A lot of windshields will have a little mark at the end there on the windshield, and that's where you line up the wiper to. Some of them don't, so you want to reinstall them back in the same place so they're not hitting the A-pillar when they're moving up. There's a little cap here on the end of this wiper, so lift it up with a little flat blade screwdriver and pop it off. And then take off the 3 14mm nuts, holding them on. And once you get the nuts off, you can get the wipers off. Press down on it. Sometimes you have to hit it a bit so that it comes off. And then this one, press down and then turn it and lift it off. On the side of this panel right here that covers the cowl and the wiper motor, you have a little piece of trim. Just lift it up and pop it off. There's just a small little nipple that fits into the hole right here. So do that on both sides. And then you can remove this small windshield trim piece out of the vehicle on both sides as well. There's one more clip on each corner. You can lift it up a bit. It's supposed to unscrew, but sometimes it doesn't. And then do the same on the opposite side. Underneath this panel, you have these clips right there. So they are holding it onto the cowl. And there are several of them all along the length. There's another one here. So how to disengage them is you press on it while pulling up on this cowl cover right here. So let's do that and disengage all of them. And now you can slide this off from the windshield. Unplug the heated windshield connector, squeeze the tab, grab the connector and pull. And then unplug the wiper connector for the motor. The tab's on the bottom of it. And then you have a little clip right here that holds it on to the linkage. Disconnect that. Remove the 5 10mm bolts holding it to the cowl. And now you can take the wiper motor and linkage assembly out of the vehicle. Install the replacement. Get the wires out of the way and slide it in here. Line up the bolt holes. And reinstall the 5 bolts. Tied into 5 foot-pounds or 60 inch-pounds. And then reclip the harness, plug the motor in, plug in harness for the heated windshield if you have one on your vehicle. Reinstall the cowl cover. Can be a little bit tricky sometimes just to get it all lined up on the windshield. Take your time. And then engage all the clips on the bottom. Reinstall these 2 clips here on the corners. To reinstall these side covers for the windshield, first replace the double-sided tape that's on there because usually it's all peeled off and it doesn't hold anymore. Once you have new double-sided tape installed on the trim, just clean off the area where the double-sided tape is going to stick, and then remember to reinsert this little protrusion into the hole right there. So we'll get it all lined up, get this claw underneath the fender. Engage that and then stick it onto the vehicle. Make sure it holds on nicely, it's not going to flap around in the wind, and then repeat the same on the other side. Reinstall the wiper arms and line up the ends of the wipers either with the marks that you made or the marks that are on the windshield, or just with the dust lines that are there from when they were there originally. And get the nuts on. So we need to move this one a little bit. This guy started over here, and then you'll be able to fit it in. And tighten the nuts to 18 foot-pounds. Nice and tight. You don't want these things coming off when you're on the highway. And then install the little cap. Reinstall these side trim covers, so you have a little notch here that's going to fit under there, under the bracket, and you've got another protrusion here that's going to fit in this hole, and you've got the 3 clips. So line everything up, This end here needs to fit under the fender, and then clip the clips in. Good. Reinstall the clip in the corner, and then clip in this weather strip, and then install the same piece on the opposite side. Reinstall the engine covers. First this one, and you've got this one that has a little claw on the bottom that fits into a hole in this cover. Very often it doesn't get installed properly. And then lastly, you have this guy here. There's a claw right here that fits into the slot on the firewall. And now reinstall the clips. This is the factory style clip. Some people remove them by pushing them in like this, and then they'll come out, and then they'll just stick them back in, but it's not going to hold anything. You have to make sure you pop it out before you go ahead and reinstall it. Otherwise it won't hold the cover on. And then make sure the top of it sits flush when you're reinstalling it, not pushed in all the way. And there you go. Wiper, motor, and linkage assembly replacement is completed. Thanks for watching. Please check for product links below the video for any tools or supplies needed to complete the procedure shown in this tutorial. If you would like me to make a specific video, please leave a suggestion in comments. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Cheers!